mango jam. During the mango season, you have many mangoes ripe all at the same time. Sometimes so many mangoes are ripe that they go bad instead of getting eaten. This is a waste of food and is not good. One thing you can do is save your mangoes, sure that they can be eaten later when mangoes are not so plentiful. You can save mangoes by drying them, juicing them, or by making mango jam. This video will show you how to make mango jam. Mango jam can be eaten on its own or eaten on bread or rice porridge. One important about making mango jam is keeping everything very sterilized. If you can keep everything very clean, then the jam can stay good for a long time, even up to a year. However, if it is not kept very clean, then it might go bad in the jar. The ingredients needed for mango jam are mangoes, sugar, ginger, a cooking pot, and a glass jar for storing the jam. First, you will wash your mangoes. Wash them clean and remove all dirt from their skin. Remove the skin from the mangoes with a knife. Cut the mangoes into small pieces. Small pieces cook faster. Skin the ginger and cut off any bad spots. Cut the ginger into very small pieces. After you have cut your mangoes, you should weigh them. We are doing a 4-kilo batch of jam. If you do not have a scale, use a liter cup. 1 liter is about 1 kilo. The amount of sugar you will add depends on how sweet your mangoes are and how much mango you are making into jam. If your mangoes are very sweet, you will use 1/2 kilo of sugar to a kilo of mangoes. If your mangoes are more sour, you can use up to 1 kilo of sugar to a kilo of mangoes. Our mangoes are very sweet, so we are only using 1/2 kilo of sugar to a kilo of mangoes. Mix the cut mangoes, the sugar, and the ginger in a container or a cooking pot. Leave it sitting for 15 minutes to allow the ingredients to mix very well. While you are preparing the ingredients, you should also prepare the container. The container must be sterilized with boiling water. There are 2 ways of doing this. First, you boil the water. Then you can put the jar in the boiling water and leave it there for a few minutes. This includes the lid of the jar. Or you can pour the boiling water around and in the jar. Fill the jar to the very top and put the lid on the jar. Leave the water sitting in the jar for a few minutes. Both of these things will sterilize the jar so that nothing will stay alive on the jar. This is very important because if anything is there, it can make the jam go bad. When the jar is sterilized, Leave it to dry with its mouth on a clean surface so that nothing goes into the clean jar. A little clean water in the jar is better than a more dirty, drier jar. Take the mango mixture and put it on the fire. Cook the jam for a long time until all of the fruit is soft. Stir the mixture to make sure that it does not burn. You will know that the jam is finished when you drop a little in water and it sticks together. If it is not finished, the jam pieces will separate in different directions. It will be thick like tomato paste and it will be very yellow. When the jam is ready, take it off the fire. Pour it into the sterilized container with a sterilized spoon. Take the container and put on the lid. Flip the container over with the lid slide down and leave the jam to cool. This will keep the jam from separating and to keep water from going to the top of the jam. When the jam is cool, it is good to eat. If you leave the container sealed, it will be good for a long time. If you open the container, it can start to go bad and should be used quickly. You can also make jam out of cashew apples, papaya, tomatoes, and oranges.